What's going on YouTube? This is Chris Safety Liner C2 and welcome back to another video. So I have a lot of buses to show to you guys today. So this is based off of Florida of this lot, but we're on a New York map as far as the file goes, but these are all Florida spec school buses. So I'm gonna say they're all part of Seminole County, but even though one of the does not have the only one of them has a SCPS district on it, but I'm just going to say they're all from the same. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So first bus here I'll show you is a first gen 2003 ICCE 200. So of course she's Florida specs. Seminole District Schools got a 7.6 liter DT466E, backed by an Allison AT545. So there's blue seats in there, and a 72 passenger bus. Show you the back real quick, and there's the Florida license tag, gray lines on the bottom, and full incandescent on the back, full incandescent on the front. But there is a crossing guard on this bus, but it wiggles so much. But 60309 is the bus number. Then I'll take you inside. And then there's blue seats in here. There are two roof hatches. There is AC inside of this bus. Two AC units, one up here and one in the back. And yeah, so show you all the switches and stuff. First generations have the warning lights over here, but they're actually light up when you turn them on. There's all your basic switches and basic first gen stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and start her up here. There's your DT466E starting up. I'm going to pull her up just a little bit so I can show you around the lights. Alright, so I gotta turn on my lights. There's your incandescent warning lights up there. I'm going to turn on my hazard lights. I'm going to show you the back here. Yeah. Basic, typical Florida spec locks. I like these buses. I just say typical because a lot of people would say that. I'm going to shut it off and then show you the next bus here. But the next bus we got is a 2008 ICCE. It's bus number 18. So these numbers have the full model year and the bus number. So this would be a 2008 CE. So it's got a 7.6 liter MaxxForce DT. And there's dual stop signs on these buses because they're Florida specs. White roof, 2 AC condensers, battery door. Pretty nice looking bus. This is a Handi bus, so you can see she's got a wheelchair lift on the back here. But I'll show you the interior, and all the second gen CEs are going to be the same. The switches are pretty much the same. So I'm not going to go full detail about it, but I'll start her up for you guys. I'm going to pull her up because I'll show you the lights on this one. First I want to show you the yellows, which there's incandescent on these buses. You know what's strange is those look like they're strobing LED. Those are strobing LED up there, but on the front they look like they don't strobe. That's kind of weird. That's kind of what's weird about these specs. Is that the buses, like this bus shows like they're not even strobing LED. But these are LED actually, not incandescent. But on the back here it kind of shows more like strobing LED. That's kind of weird. But other than that, they're pretty much basic CEs. I just gotta shut the doors and I have to run the buses, which is kind of stupid, but yeah, all these buses have crossing gates. Just give me a second here, guys. I gotta take care of some business. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to take care of something for a few minutes, but anyway, so as we were about to do so, I was showing you guys this bus here, the Handi bus, so now we'll go ahead and take a look at the next bus, which we're going to take a look at this one, then we'll go to that one. But this is a 2008-18, so it's another 2008 CE. This one's got another MaxxForce DT in it. Basically, it's going to be the same thing as the Handi bus. So I'm not going to go full in detail about it because everything's pretty much the same on these. A few of them are different, but basically show you all the switches and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty much the same. The switches are pretty much the same, although there are a few changes in this. So your warning light switches are a little different than the other one. But yeah, it's still basically CE stuff. So I can go ahead and start her up and then pull her up a little bit so I can show you the lights. I just go hazards front to back and then reds front to back. And then there's your lights there. And of course I gotta throw on my hazards. But yeah, so it's basically the same thing. All these buses have crossing gates, so dual stop signs. You guys all know what Florida specs are. These are nice looking buses though. Although I'm not the biggest fan of Florida specs, but they're not the worst that's ever been seen. But the next bus here is, I think it's a 2007. Oh, this is a 14 CE, so the weirdest part is about this one here is that the crossing gate is lower than this one right here. That's one thing that's weird about these. I just try to pull them away from each other. Yep, so that's that one. It's a 2014 CE with the MaxxForce DT. Now the next one here is 2005-54, so it's a 2005 CE, so early second gen. It's got a DT466E in it, because it's not a MaxxForce. So, all the switches are pretty much going to be the same from the 07. Yeah, this is a DT466, so it's not even a MaxxForce. These are nice buses, I'm not gonna lie. So, show you the back and stuff like that. All these buses are pretty much spec the same. I forgot to shut off my reds on this one. Are you serious? Sorry about that, guys. Alright. There's your horn, and they're pretty much the same. I forgot to shut off the reds on this one. Alright, so just turning my thing up a little louder. But the next bus here is 2007-89. This is actually not a 2008, so I mean this is actually not a 07. This would be a 2008 or 2009 CE. So it says it's got a MaxxForce, so this would be an 08 CE, not an 07. Same with this one. Well, this one's an 07 because it doesn't have the MaxxForce, so this one technically would have a DT466E still if it had a MaxxForce. If it was 07. So I'm going to say this would be an 08 CE because it has a MaxxForce DT badge on it. Like I said, all these buses are pretty much the same. But yeah, guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and comment, subscribe, like down below, and subscribe to other channels and subscribe to mine if you enjoy the content. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching.